No, we're just about right to see them away in the trial. 1740. It's a fairly level line, a couple of them just hanging back a shade, but that's going to be a reasonable start with the exception of Red. Red galloped out at the start. He won't be waited for in a trial, and he settles down after going about 30 metres, Red. Of the others, the best one to begin was Opal, and Opal from slot 3's the early leader. Streamliner's got a good speed coming across from the outside, and Eric George goes up in the middle to head both of them off now. So Darryl Perrott takes a good firm hold of Eric George, and he goes through to lead Streamliner. On the inside and holding third there was Opal, and they were being followed by Beau Brown, the pole marker. In behind those then came Eagle's Ace for Blake Jones, moving up on the outside. Getting going after a slow start was Red, and further back was Complicated, and RW was taken back off the arm from the wide gate, was last of all. 9.5 the opening term, and 31-1 was the lead time for the first quarter, and the leader is Eric George. Eric George for Darryl Perrott, out by 1.5 metres. Holding second is Streamliner as they went to the bottom corner. They were being followed then by Opal, who's on the inside, and the next one then was Eagle's Ace travelling up smoothly 1-1. Over on its inside was Beau Brown, and further back was Red Complicated, and RW being held well together at the tail. They've gone inside the 700, and as they head down the back, quarters of 31-1, 30-7 to give them 61.8 for the half, and the leader Eric George should find under those sectionals. About 2 metres to Streamliner. RW is going to sprint them home the last 600, and pulled out 4 and 5 wide by Peter McRae, was making very quick progress up and around the outside. As they come past the 400, Eric George led. RW quickly got to second out wide. Streamliner on the outside of the pole marker there, Opal, and when they turn for home, further back to Eagle's Ace. RW, I think, might have them at the top of the lane. He's allowed his head now for the last 200 metre sprint home, and RW went up on the outside of Streamliner. Eagle's Ace is trialling very well, but RW is going to win, and RW goes down to beat. Second was Opal, third was Streamliner. Eagle's Ace was given a soft run down the lane, followed by Beau Brown. Further back then raced to Eric George. Up with that one then was Red, who made a little mistake at the start, and Complicated finished last, but not all that far away from the winner. RW, trained by Kevin Wheatley and driven by Pete McRae, has won. Number 8, RW, will beat number 3, Opal, Jack Painting, and number 7, Streamliner, Brian Smith. Now, for a trial, that was a reasonable time. They've bet at a 2-minute rate. They've run 2:08.7. The mile rate is 1:59.